SVGers, welcome back for another edition of the SVG News Sponsor Spotlight series. Brandon Costa from Sports Video Group here with you to welcome in one of the newest members of the SVG family. That is Transmit. We're joined by their co-founder and chief product officer, Scott Young. Scott, wonderful to see you. How you doing, sir? Thanks for taking some time.
Nice to see you as well. Hope you are well, and thank you so much for having us. Very
Now,
excited to be here with you.
yeah, no, we're really excited to have you. Kind of cheating a little bit on the whole new sponsor spotlight thing because it was wonderful to get the opportunity to meet you guys at our RSN summit in Chicago. But for those in the community who maybe weren't at that event, what does Transmit specialize in, and what are you guys bringing to the sports market currently?
Sure. Where we specialize is we work with media streaming platforms, streaming operators, and broadcasters. They use our platform and software to help them monetize better. Really, one of the biggest challenges that we're faced with in connection with our partners and our partners are faced with is that they're really trying to figure out a model as they're bringing their streaming products over to OTT, is how do they balance viewer experience with monetization. So how are they balancing viewer experience and also achieving their monetization goals? So they use our platform in three ways, and some of our key features is one, we have an end-to-end server-side ad insertion software where they use our dynamic ad replacement and ad insertion technology to simply take their broadcast feed, dynamically replace those ad pod breaks with targeted addressable digital video ads. Two, we even take that a step further and we allow them to enhance the ad pod experience. So they use our creative studio and dynamic creative solutions to transform their ad pods into more immersive, more engaging, and provide more utility and engagement to viewers. We can talk a little bit about that as we get along. And then three, they use our software to create new inventory supply. And they do that by utilizing our suite of innovative ad products that allows them to insert ads out independent of ad breaks. So allows them to insert ads without having to cut to an ad break and disrupt the viewer experience. All that is powered by advanced analytics, monitoring, and data-driven ad insertion capabilities that allows them to, one, make sure that they're upholding the quality standards of the viewer experience and retaining audience, and two, ensuring that they can optimize their revenue yield effectively.
No, it's a fantastic point, and that's why it was really great having you on that session at the RSN Summit where we were talking about direct-to-consumer and authenticated streaming. I mean, some big players were on there with Nessun having just launched Nessun 360, Bally Sports having just launched Bally Sports Plus, and this was the majority of the conversation. I mean, for a lot of those networks in particular, even at this stage in the game, it's a big business decision to make the leap, especially when you're talking about a direct-to-consumer product. You outlined some of the ways that your company certainly meets some of those needs and helps alleviate maybe some of those fears and opens up some opportunities. So when companies are looking at what you guys have to offer, what are some of the key product highlights that they should take note of?
Well, I think one, what we're seeing, within a lot of these streaming platforms and broadcasters is that they spend all their time and effort in conditioning their broadcast streaming experience. And obviously that's fair. That's a made for TV audience. But what typically gets lost is as they transition to digital streaming, maybe because of the lack of an early audience, I think everyone agrees that obviously that's growing exponentially. They don't have the resources and the time to make that experience more impactful. So they use our solutions focused around, one, the services that we are able to provide them through an entire streaming operations team that is focused on their streaming experience with 24/7 eyes on glass monitoring. Two, creative, new innovative ad solutions where they could integrate ads that are more relevant to the content and being able to trigger those at the right time for the viewers so you're not disrupting the content. And three, being able to really understand your audience viewing behavior and understanding when the right time to insert the ads are, and also understanding how you're going to optimize the yield, keeping all that in mind.
Really interesting. Taking this stuff into the next generation, which is really cool. Before we let you go, let's get down to brass tacks. Who are some clients that you guys have worked with that have found success with Transmit?
We work with a variety of RSNs and streaming platforms. I think most notably, we highlighted our work with the Yes Network, where we were able to help them expand their ad supply by over 25%. across a variety of sports, NBA, MLS, etc. And additionally, how we've been able to take that experience and help them better retain audiences. So improving their duration of time spent watching the stream so they're able to retain that viewership.
Sure. Yeah. Yes. As a Yankee fan, that Yes Network app is one of the more cooler offerings out there right now. So kudos to you guys and your involvement on that. Well, Scott, again, we're so excited to have Transmit as part of the SVG family. We really appreciate you stopping by, and thanks for taking some time today.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
All right, he is Scott Young. He is the co-founder and chief product officer of Transmit. You can learn more about them by visiting their company website at Transmit.Live. For more interviews like this and for more from the Sports Video Group, head on over to our YouTube channel or to sportsvideo.org.